Hi, everybody, and welcome to Insights with Monique. I am Monique Gomez, your coach and guide to living a more authentic, embodied, messy human life where the heart is leading as best as it can. So, today I want to talk about some surprising ways that our sensuality actually can lead to a happier and more holistic life. You know, being a human is hard. We got a lot that we're doing, especially as an adult human. So, we're balancing a lot of roles and responsibilities and projects and relationships. And sometimes it feels like you just want to go in a corner and hide away. And sometimes I do that because I have to, right? I have to do those things so I can actually connect back to myself. When we're putting too much out there, we forget to give back to us. So, one thing that can really be in the back seat with all of the to dos is our sensuality and our sensual nature. But here's the thing we don't talk about enough is that our sensuality is actually vital to the overall wellness of our life. For many of us, especially my beautiful female bodied people out there are narratives to where sensuality is meant to be quieted. We aren't supposed to kind of talk about our desires. We're not supposed to really be too sensual. You fulfill your roles, you do your duties, you get to the next step. It's very logical, masculine, heady, check off the boxes. When we're in our sensuality doesn't work like that. It's embodied, it's emotional, it's from the heart. Our sexuality gets to come in that sensual space because it's related to our body. So when you're able to unlock that sensual essence, you get to unlock a lot of other aspects of you. And when you're putting it down and suppressing it, you're also suppressing those aspects of you. And so part of what I'm here to do and teach about, and one of the programs I have, which is called Sensuality School, is to do this, is to help you unlock your sensual nature, this authentic sensual essence that is for you and you alone. It is not about how to be sexy or what that needs to look like. You get to discover that on your own because it's authentic to you, right? And you get to reclaim it. So I want to go over 4 ways that sensuality actually can give you more of an awakening and really a holistic wellness to your life. So the first thing that being sensually aware helps you with is it actually enhances your self-awareness, right? When you are understanding your body and you're understanding the desires you have and where those are coming from, it actually leads to greater confidence and self-acceptance. When you can make friends with your body, embrace what your thoughts, right? Embrace like the difference between mind and heart, which is something that sensuality helps you with, because when you're embodied, you actually feel in the present moment what is true to you. You can feel the difference between your mind, you can feel the difference between your feelings or your heart, you can feel your creative self. So the first part of really diving into your sensual nature is actually to help you enhance your self-awareness, right? It's embodiment practices, basically. Somatic techniques, same thing here. So the next thing that can be impacted when you are really sensually aware and are owning your essence is it impacts your relationships. It nurtures intimacy. It helps you communicate what you need, what you want, what you desire, and what you don't want, what you don't desire, because you get to know your body. You're knowing your authentic sensual self. So it actually leans in to intimacy. The more that you're intimate with yourself, the more you know your sensual nature, the more you're able to be intimate and connect with your partner or partners, whatever that looks like. So it enhances relationships. And this is even outside of intimate relationships. This can be any relationship, friendships. When you know your boundaries, when you know what you want and what you don't, that helps you communicate. It gives you confidence to communicate more clearly and with a real depth. And it also comes from the heart when you can communicate those kinds of desires really truthfully. The third thing sensuality can give you is actually relieves stress. So remember, when you engage in sensual practices, when you engage in body-based practices, your stress level, cortisol, it can all go down because the body is the place that holds everything. And if you're not attending to it, it is going to continue to hold. And if you allow the mind, if you're trying to just control the mind, right, which is a lot of what like mindfulness is, which is helpful to a point, but you also have to attend to the body because when we attend to the body, we can breathe, which actually promotes relaxation. When we attend to the body, we can feel what we're actually experiencing, what emotions that we're having, and that actually gives us more ability to navigate what's going on, and our stress and fear can come down. So knowing your sensualness, knowing how your body needs to move, doing sensual practices can help tremendously in stress reduction, anxiety reduction, and even depression. The fourth thing that sensuality helps with, which I love personally as an artist and as a creative person, is it helps in my creative expression. You know, when we embrace our sensual self, we get to unlock creativity. When we go into an energetic lens, your sensual sexual energy is in the second chakra, and that is also related to creativity. And I know that's a little energetic, but we're going to talk about that here and there. So, understanding that the way we move in our sensual self and the way we move our body, especially your pelvis and your hips, that can awaken this space for you, the sensual space. So you get to tap into new ways that you want to express. You're creative. You are a creator. You are here to create. And so being sensual with yourself, moving in these sensual ways, attuning to your sensual energy and essence can spark that creativity and allow you to express it a little bit more. So these are just a few ways that attending to and getting to know your sensual self can be game changers in your overall life of the crazy, busy overwhelm, right? When you can walk in your body and walk in your truth, it shifts it all. Confidence is built. When you feel really authentic in how you do that, a lot of the shoulds fall away. A lot of the shame falls away. Big deal. Big deal in how you approach the world. Big deal in your mental health. Big deal in your relationships. So if you're interested in diving deeper into this, please check out Sensuality School. It is a program. It's online, and it's basically designed to meet you where you are and to also awaken the next level of your sensual self. It is meant to go through anatomy, get to know your body on a very physical, anatomical level, like why we got the parts we got. It's movement based, there's somatic practices in it. It's also tackles shame and trauma and grief of our experience in our sensual self and sexual self and what that has done and looked like in the parts that we kind of put to the side. And then we get to explore, okay, what's next? What is our erotic landscape? What are the beliefs that hold us back? What do we need to get rid of? And what do we get to step into? It's an awesome program. Please go check it out. You can go to moniquegomez.com. That is where you'll find more information. Click on the link below here. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss one of these videos and insights and inspirations that I try to give you every week. And when you go to moniquegomez.com, there's a ton of free resources, a ton of free tools, all my classes, all my courses, the coaching, all of that is there. And when you're there, make sure to subscribe to my email newsletter where I get to share freebies and love that I don't get to share anywhere else. So you become a little VIP member when you get to that, okay? So remember, as we close up today, I want you to feel your heart, feel your sensual self, and remember, please, 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 that you deserve your time and attention more than anyone else. You deserve that to give to yourself so that you can live an authentically embodied, messy life. Until next time, my friend, take care.